What if Jax came to your house with palmless knees and starts doing the hokey pokey?
What if Jax climbed through your window, dropped a single jelly bean on your desk, and vanished into the wallpaper? What if Jax walked into your shower, fully clothed, handed you a pineapple, and whispered, "Reinstall the sun"? What if Jax broke through your floor holding a rotisserie chicken, set it on your table, saluted it, and left riding a Roomba vacuum cleaner? What if Jax crawled out of your eye, tapped your shoulder, yelled Macarena, and immediately started doing the Macarena on your ceiling fan? What if Jax quietly stepped out of your microwave, took exactly 3 grapes from your fridge, placed them in your shoe, whispered balance restored, and disappeared behind your curtain? What if Jax crawled out of your TV at 3 a.m., watered your carpet for 12 seconds, fixed your lamp, and floated into the ceiling? What if Jax sprinted out of a cornfield at 4 a.m., slammed a traffic cone on his head, shouted, "I'm the infrastructure now," and disintegrated into the fog?
What if Jax appeared out of nowhere, handed you a perfectly wrapped present, waited silently, and when you opened it, it was your favorite snack, and he just said, "You deserve good things"?
What if Jax burst from your mirror, riding a screaming toaster, launches ferrets at the moon, and shouts, "Microwave the galaxy"? What if Jax crept in at midnight, repaired your childhood toy, left a note you mattered, and vanished on a paper airplane? What if Jax parkered up your Christmas tree, popped off his head, stuck it on top like a star, and yelled, "I'm the holiday spirit, baby"? What if Jax kicked open your door, threw a handful of uncooked spaghetti at you, screamed, "Fix your posture," and moonwalked through your mirror? What if Jax popped out of your toaster, burned your bread, and screamed,
Look for the Gummy Bear album in stores on November 13th, with lots of music, videos, and extras.
What if Jax skedaddled out of your LED light during astronomical twilight, handed you a stapler, and whispered, "Flatten the horizon"?
What if Jax tied your family tight with tangled strings of Christmas light at 2 a.m. on Christmas Eve? No time to scream, no time to leave. He sat them down in frozen fear and pulled a rotisserie near. He ate in silence, bone by bone, while tears rolled down, but not a moan. He licked his fingers, licked them clean, the scariest meal you've ever seen. Then untied all the lights with care and left your family in their chairs. Up through the chimney black with soot, he called back down with grimy foot. Same time next week, my dear old friends. And that's how Christmas dinner ends.
What if Jax opened your fridge, introduced 2 eggs to each other, said make friends, and closed it like nothing happened? What if Jax broke out of your ceiling, flipped your pillow to the cold side, and then skydived straight into the floor? What if Jax broke into your house at midnight, moved your couch 3 inches to the left, looked you dead in the eyes and said, "You'll thank me eventually," then backflipped out the window? What if Jax took you to court? The case was about nothing. He had a lawyer. The lawyer also didn't know what was happening, and Jax won. What if Jax showed up to your funeral? You're not dead. against a single squirrel. He had a battle strategy. The strategy was a crayon drawing, and the squirrel retreated.
What if evil Pomni shoved you into your oven, cranked it to 500 degrees, you burned to death, instantly resurrected, kicked her in the ass and ascended straight to heaven?
What if berries slid out from under your bed, sang you a lullaby for 10 hours straight, then calmly walked out of your room? What if the berry crashed through your wall holding 2 baguettes, crossed them like swords and rode off in a shopping